Have you ever wondered about your emotional age? We put so much emphasis on our biological age that emotional age isn't always given the attention it deserves.
Emotional age expert Crystal Andrus Morissette joins us to talk about the issue. Good morning.
Good morning, ladies.
Well, this is interesting. Tell us all about this. Is this okay? You always hear when people are a certain age, but they feel half their age, or you say your kid is 8, but she seems like an old soul. Is this anything to do with
Well, it's not. I mean,
okay.
I don't go by the concept of old soul or young soul. That's not. But it's really the idea of how are we showing up. So, you know, we've all met, say, a 20-year-old, but she really carries the weight of the world on her shoulders. So she's really like she's 80 emotionally. Or we've met like a 60-year-old who has 20 grandkids, but under stress or conflict, they still act like a rebellious teenager. So it's really the idea that within all of us, we have this very strong sort of parent, selfless part of us that's sort of a parent archetype. I call it for women mother energy. And you know, you can almost get what's mother. Like you have those ideas. You could be 30 with no kids, but it's such mother energy that you're just exhausted. You're so selfless. You're so self-abnegating. And I work with a lot of women who, when they take the quiz that you took, they're almost all A's. So they're
really?
Yeah, like they're really showing up.
Explain what you mean by that, because yeah, Carolyn and I both took this quiz.
Yeah, you did. Well, and you both showed up really empowered. Like your answers were very. You both had 15. Both had 15 C's. So that would be like what I call an adult archetype. So within all of us, it's sort of like this little idea that we have this parent archetype within us. We also have this child side to us, and the child is this more selfish, demanding. Freud would have called it the id. You know, he would have called the mother or called the superego. And sort of this idea that when you show up really empowered, it's this healthy place between wanting what I want, demanding what I want, it doesn't matter my age, and being so selfless that I never really get what I want.
Can you give an example of some of the questions?
Yeah. Okay, so here's one, Liza, that you didn't answer so empowered.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah.
You don't mean to throw you under the bus. It was the first one. So if I look in the mirror and I don't like what I see, I will, A, stop looking. That's someone in a parent archetype. They'd be like, appearances don't matter that much.
Yeah.
B would be worry. Worry a lot. There's nothing wrong with wanting to look and feel my best. Keeping up my appearance is a constant pressure in my life, and I'd certainly consider plastic surgery if I thought I needed it.
Was that the answer?
Yes, that was your answer. And then,
well, I mean, I'm aging, I'm
right.
gaining
You're on
weight,
TV,
like, I'm like, oh.
but let's be really honest. Most of yours weren't that. So I can understand if you're on TV and there's that little bit of worry. So yours was, I would spend more time on self-care. I would do what I could do.
Because you didn't have D, which is crawl into a ball and start crying. But you gotta see, okay, what can I do here to help? Now, you have a retreat this weekend in the city, and it's sold out.
It did. It's just outside of the city. It's actually, I have a grand old farmhouse and a retreat center just outside of the city, and it sold out right away. So we actually threw up another date, May 28th, I think.
And I love it. You say it's like Little House meets...
Yeah, Gloria Steinem, Jan Levinsat.
Yeah, amazing. But wait, what are our ages?
Yeah, well, your ages, you're very empowered adult women. You're showing up in the world as adults. And yeah, when you show up that way, look how you both look. You both look great. You have great jobs.
You don't see us when we first walk in.
Nobody does. I know, but this is what it's showing, that there's a lot of women that show up in the world as really drama queens, and they wonder why their relationships are a mess, or they're showing up like a mother, and they're wondering why their husbands are their naughty little boys. So when you really get your head around, your life reflects how your emotional age is. And if you're not happy with the way life is going, rather than pointing the finger out there, you can start to really do the work on healing the things that have made you show up that way.
Crystal Morissette, the emotional edge.
Take the quiz, go to www.emotionalite.com.
Okay, take the quiz, find out how emotionally old you are, if you dare.
Here's a look at traffic now. Hey, Kim.